Thanks, Chair. And I'd like to commend the Social Democrats on this very, very, very good motion. It can actually breaks the kind of it down in relation to stealth charges that people are getting in relation to one of the most traumatic times of their life. And it's good to see people in the public gallery for the first time in a long time. So it's good to see that. That obviously warms everybody's hearts here. And Minister, the charges are stark, very, very stark indeed. And I'm not sure if any member of the government could justify these costs in relation to somebody that's going through a cancer diagnosis. And the list goes on between, day charges, car park charges, and so forth. And I received a letter in the last number of days from a constituent. And I'll just read some of it out. And this lady was going through chemotherapy at the time. And during the chemotherapy, she got a letter from a debt collector that, they were saying that she owed a certain amount of money, and they wanted that money as soon as possible. Now, if you want to kind of live in a very civilised country, you can't call yourself a civilised country if you're chasing down people in the middle of chemotherapy for charges of a public service. It's literally ludicrous. I don't know who makes this stuff up. And when you think in context, and I try not to personalise anything when it comes to politics or anything else. Paul Reid earns 420,000 euros a year. That's 10 times the amount of a nurse. Now, he can't justify that. I don't care if Paul Reid speaks 20 languages. He does not justify that amount of money. It's an incredible amount of money. And while nurses and that lady in the Dublin Midwest and other people that are going through similar situations have to pay these costs. So it's kind of ludicrous in a situation that we have. And when you really break it down, as I said, in the middle of a diagnosis, somebody that's going through a very, very stressful time in their life, they have costs where they can't work because of the diagnosis. And now what has happened is that they have extra costs. Now, if somebody can justify that, I'd like to hear their response in relation to somebody that is going through that diagnosis and that situation. Minister, you couldn't justify that. I know that. I'm actually curious for your response in relation to somebody in that situation. And I'm very, very I'm very curious of your response. Thank you.